Cool. Can you just say your name, age, and where you're from?
I'm Neel Khattri, I'm 15, and I am from Cupertino.
And why did you sign up for Design the Future?
I signed up for Design the Future because I kind of wanted to explore the engineering world more. Like what I do in my free time, I'm more in the software world, I do programming. And so I wanted to explore the opposite side of the world, the engineering side of it. And I thought Design the Future would be a great place for it.
And what challenge were you working on this week?
This week, our project partner was Tony, and he had trouble putting on his bed linens because he had two nightstands right next to his bed, and he couldn't reach underneath the mattress because of that. And so what we did was we created two different products to allow him to basically remove the need to go underneath the mattress, but still having his bed linens be good bed linens.
And what was the most challenging part of the process?
I'd say the most challenging part was finding out how to remove the need to go underneath the mattress. We went through like so many different prototypes over and over. I think at least 7 different prototypes, but we had 20 ideas, and we just kept cycling over and over based on what to do, because we had to not only make sure they worked, that they had to remove the need, but they also had to be easy to use. So all 3 of those ideas were kind of hard to combine and make them into our product.
And what was the best or your favorite part of the week?
I'd say my favorite part was testing our product and seeing that it worked, especially since it gave me like a sense of accomplishment, and that it also, I don't know, it's just like we built something for somebody who needed it, and there's a good use for it, and that's what my favorite part was.
Great. And how does this camp compare to other classes or other camps that you've done?
It's like in the real world, right? They helped us break up each step and then go through it, and how an actual real situation, this is a real world product, but if we're out there for a company, they helped us show the entire process so that we could eventually start from nothing to end up with something. And that could compare to any product out there. Every product, they showed us you first got to find out the empathy, then you got to do some brainstorming, then kind of get some prototypes, all that stuff. Every step is what relates to every single product you see out there, and they helped us connect what we did this week to what people do out there for companies and in the real world.
That's great. So how would you describe design thinking to someone that doesn't know design thinking?
Design thinking, I would say, it's a process that involves you to first get to know your user and your problem, and then eventually you just got to find out every single possible solution that you think could solve that problem, and then you just got to keep prototyping and building it and then testing it, and if it doesn't work, you go back to the drawing board and you just keep going over. It's basically a long process that you're going to have to repeat over and over until you eventually meet the needs of your user. So yeah.
Cool. Thanks.